Here we go with a little bit more Monster Hunter Unite. We're gonna need some meat scraps and powdered cheese. Why? Because why not? Ah, I mean, what more can I expect? That is perfectly okay. We can take a poke at the Feline Comrade board here. How far off of learning the skill am I? So it's going to be a little bit of time. That's okay. Can we... Oh, we can change you to the Acorn set. That's kind of fun. Why not? We'll do that for a little bit. Let's go... I don't think we actually have to do the farm. So... Whoa. Forgot about that. Cool. Let's see what other 2-star quests we have. That's what we're working our way through. Play the pack of bongos. Okay, the Taboo of Negligence. Deliver 15 mountain herbs. The mountain herb, one of the 7 sacred mountain flowers, truly captures the spirit of the mountains. There shouldn't be any wyverns in this area, so you may gather with ease. I detect a lie. But maybe it's like, it's technically accurate. Maybe there isn't a wyvern, because there is something else. Either way, we'll dive out into it. See what's there. What we can get. We gotta go right up to the top to get those mountain herbs. If memory serves, that's the, that is where we learned they are. Now, I should have brought a pickaxe, so that's my fault. The intention there would be to get disc stone. I think I need one more and then I can complete my first set of armor, which, you know, goes to show how much kinder Monster Hunter Unite is being to me. You know, I'm going into the 3rd episode, and I'll have my 2nd full set of armor. Compared to, I don't think I got my 2nd full set of armor in the first game up until near or around Rathlos, and then I used that 2nd set of armor for the entire duration of the rest of the game. And again, it was just, you're so broke. This quest, I feel like you make as much money as I made in a couple of episodes of Monster Hunter 1, you make that in like one quest in this game. It's just such a better reward. You get more money, it looks like, for not dying, so you're further incentivized to keep it together. Just a bullfang go up here? That's fine. I have a feeling it'll be like a Tigrex or something up here that is going to make my picking herbs difficult. Maybe it's going to be these cats? But I just have this feeling that it's not going to be the cats. Maybe it is. Maybe this is just like super easy. Go on in, get your herbs, finish the quest time. Oh, you look really cute, the little acorn thing. What do we have? Okay, there's another one there. I think that's bone material. I don't think that's herb material. Maybe there are more of these. These are only gonna give me 2 each, and I need 15? Yeah. So I just got 5, I think. Sounds like something is... Nope, okay. We're fine. I wonder why the other one gave me 2, and this one... gave me way, way, way more. Because now I only need 7? We'll see. The snow effect, I can't say I love what it does to the clarity of my screen. I think, for the most part, Unite has... It's funny, too, because Unite is, you know, a game on the PSP, which you would think would have inherently less impactful graphics than the title on the PlayStation 2. Even though the PSP is a later generation console, I believe, like by a couple of years. The PS2, you know, it's still like, it's a big ol' honking console. But whatever they did with the Monster Hunter games on PSP, they squeezed out functionality. But even just right now, the snow cleared, and you can instantly tell it's that much crisper. All the lines are better. And that's nice. Okay, 3 more. Where do they be? Now again, I feel like that first source probably should have given me more. Maybe I just like blanked out. But let's go through. My cat is just like on it. Let's go down through here. Maybe there's more in these equally kind of cold spots. Oh, it looks like maybe there's an herb there. Or is that just... No, that's a tip of some stone. Perfectly okay. Do these give mountain herbs? Yes, they do. I'm gonna get hit. You know, and Tekka, you sealed your own demise here. I was going to ignore you. But now you've reminded me that I need your horns, which you did not give, so I guess in the end you are still the victor. You struck first and left a lasting wound. Okay, come here. Be dead. Thank you. Because I only need 2 more of these. 1 more. Come on. Do it. Good. Okay. I guess I will leave this Anteca. Not so much as a warning, but a lesson for ancestral learning. Pass it on. If a guy is just picking up herbs, let him. I know you eat those too, but it's better to have to find another meal than never be able to eat again. Really pretty lake. This is... Like, this is probably not modeled... Oh, that's great. Probably not modeled on Canada, but to me, it screams... It screams Canada. I have camped in this site before. I know the smells here. Awesome. Well, pretty easy start there. Gather a few herbs. Yeah, my cat knows what's up, right? It's pretty intense. Now we just gotta wait, see what else is going to get brought our way. Probably some more hunting quests. That's my guess. And let's see. Again, we're making so much money that it's kind of just nice to get all of that, start building it up. The first game there is the only one I can never really remember ever being broken. Because once you start rolling and you start like hunting some of the big monsters a couple of times, you end up with quite a chunk of change. Well, I had a less than awesome meal that time around, so I'm probably going to this one a little bit of a disadvantage, but that's okay. What is up next? Hunt down the Velocidrome. Oh, okay. It seems that whenever my wife goes to pick mushrooms in the jungle, a large carnivore appears. There's no way I could let her go pick mushrooms now. Please, make the jungle safe again. Alright, sure. Well, let's do it. I think I have some potions. I got some herbs. It's only a Velocidrome. Velociodrome. Velocidrome. Ah. Really cool. This is obviously an excellent map. Jungles are... I think they play host to a lot of different monsters. And that kind of gives them a scary name. But it's fair. You get a lot of poison monsters in maps like this. What a really cool one, though. Like, even the ring design, I like the look of the map. These look like small hermitars, so it's in our best interest to carve some up. Just because I believe we have one, I don't know, I'm kind of interested in going for the cooler bone sword. And then, if I need another great sword, which I probably will in this game more so than others, go do the Ravager blade path. We'll see. Cool. I really like the design on these guys. Another excellent element of Monster Hunter Unite. There's a really cool diversity of monster types in this game. A lot of very fascinating elder dragons. There's one, which I'm sure we'll eventually reach, where I had a friend, and he put a lot of time into the game. And he was playing, and he got to a point where he was able to build a sword out of one of the Elder Dragons near the end of the game. And the game, for whatever reason, did not like that sword and just crashed his game. It refused to load his save. So as soon as he got it, it seemed to break it. And he wasn't able to go back to it, as far as I understand. Kind of a shame, especially to get so far and then to lose the save file. Oh wow, another one. We're gonna take longer hunting these crabs than we are hunting the actual boss jump. Maybe it'll give it time to come to me. That would be kind of funny if so. Alright. I don't know where it's going to spawn. Not going to pretend I do. Oh, okay. Kelbier here. Nice map. This is, you know, as I understand it, I don't think I'm incorrect on this. Unite shares basically the entire game and story with Monster Hunter 2, Monster Hunter Freedom 2. Same village, same farm, same starting quests. I believe the primary distinction with Unite is that it has all the extended content, like the G rank stuff, and basically was a portable version of the Japanese edition of Monster Hunter 2G on PlayStation 2. So this is, of course, the best version of 2. But these maps are a little bit unknown. We'll figure it out. Clearly there's like a bomb path or something to get through to 1 to 9, or maybe it just opens up on other fights. Maybe I'm missing the tool. Maybe I should just hit it. Who knows? It's so impressive to me that this game was on the original PSP. And there were there's like the PSP Vita, which Unite actually did have a release on, if I recall. And I'm sure it ran a little bit tighter on the Vita. But I've never heard complaints of it being unplayable on original hardware, which is really, really, really cool. I think anyone who picked up the game, especially... Oh, I don't know why I did that, but it's fine. Anyone who picked up the game before it got super, super big got an excellent package. Because I think if you discovered... that's not Velocidrome, is it? No, it's just Prey. Or is it? I can't... No. That was a little guy. There just wasn't a lot of good advertising for it. I was actually rewatching some advertising for the game the other day. Just because it occurred to me that it might be funny to witness. And it kind of is. It really demonstrates more than anything that Capcom didn't always know how to advertise to the North American audience. Should have just shown stuff like this. Cool. Alright, I have Velocidrome. You're land-based? Oh, look, you've already wasted my paintball. You don't get another one. Okay. You know, basically the same as the Geodrome fight. I wonder if the Velocidrome is considered to have better armor in this game. I can't say about the stats. And it's just as well, it's funny that you fight this thing second, given that the Geodrome seemed to have more moveset, like it had the spit thing, the Colt. Whereas Velocidrome is just a raptor. Raptory entity, you know? Might as well take care of the ads. Do I want to? Not particularly, but I should. Oh, okay. Get you if I can? Nope. Okay, is this like a respawning area, limited respawning area? Who knows? This Velocidrome, like, had a concussion early in life, and that's why it's standing around. I'm sure there's a concussion table that every monster rolls on upon generation. Okay, and again, the drones are not having their heyday in this series. They are getting demolished in an area or two. Poor things. And they don't even get 3 carves anymore. I think in the first game they got 3, they were still treated as large monsters. This one they're like, nah. It's just Velocidrome, bro. That's okay though. We probably won't build the armor for Velociprey. Just because I can't imagine the gap between what I'm wearing now and that is so great that it couldn't be augmented by armor spheres if we so needed to do so. We might not even need to do so. We might wait until, like, the first Wyvern or something. And go for that. Whatever it may so be. I got a blue mushroom really quick. Why not? Take reward. Oh well, after another horrible meal produced by my lack of common sense or something, we get to go and deal with a jungle menace, which is a Yayan Kutku. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I want you to hunt and kill the giant bird-like monster that has appeared in our jungle. It is wreaking havoc in our environment and must be stopped. Okay, makes sense. I think I have everything I need to go and hunt a Yayan Kutku, so let's give it a go, I guess. You know, what's the worst that can happen here? Reasonable amount of items. I have a feeling Kutku is going to be more keen on the green spots. Maybe I'm going to be wrong. Also, it's the... Oh, I don't know why. For some reason, I thought that paintball was a ration. I cannot explain my logic. Other than illuminating that it was lacking. Ow, I'm dumb. I thought you use the giant crack in the wall. That's probably just a mining spot. Yeah, well. Time to learn and work our way through the game. No Kutkus here. There is a crab. That was cool. He did like an action block of some kind. At least that's what it looked like. He just deflected my attack. Okay. Carpathian brains. Well, that's an interesting item. Alrighty. We empty out into number 3, which lets us quickly check number 2. Oh. This is Ongala, I think? It's something like that. It's one of the other monkey subtypes. There are 2 really big ones in this game, I believe. These are the younger subspecies. They're not subspecies, they're just the younger variant thing. The younger version of them. Wow, I love how my predictions about where stuff is have been so wrong. I'm gonna end up doing the same thing I did last time. Kind of running around a little ring and then climbing up this thing anyways. Which is fine, it's just, you know, not very cinematic. Well, it's very cinematic, it's not very action-y. That is the more accurate distinction. Long way to go here. Oh, I forgot that I can go faster. But it's probably better at the top anyways. Hi. I'm not going to talk to you because I don't want to accidentally trade you stuff. But I'm glad to see you're just chilling, doing your thing, living your best Wyverian life. Okay. Cool. Now, we've dealt with 1 or 2 Yayan Kutkus before. There's some basic logic to them. A lot of headshots when possible. When they do a call like this, you gotta take the opportunity. Their wings are an issue, but the tail is super pronounced. I also think I'm going to have a better time off. I completely haven't even thought about this yet. but the hitboxes are going to be much more refined. The original tail hitboxes in Monster Hunter 1 on PlayStation 2 are infamously pretty aggressive. I think monsters do less of that insta-charging thing. So we'll see how well we can get this cut throughout. I probably didn't need to do like a dive for my life there, but you know what? It worked. Can't argue with results. Alright. Got our first stagger already. That's not bad at all. Okay. Fire. That's fine. Because we can just keep on getting hits in. But you see what I mean when I say that the hitboxes are better in Unite. In, like, MH1, that tail would have hit us just a few moments ago. Would have been swiped halfway across the map. Filled with regret. Oh, I forgot you can't go into a charge in Unite. They updated that so it's a lot quicker. You have like a shoulder move forward type of move. It's like a tackle, I guess the game would probably call it. And then you can just as well go into the charge by double tapping. That was a valid tail hit. I was in the way. No hard feelings there. Okay. Oh, I might get hit there? No. And that's the beauty of better hitboxes, is when you're underneath something. Okay, now I'm just bouncing, and that's making a mess. Might get a quick heal in here. Probably gonna have to dodge right away. Oh, that's okay. The bouncing is, that's kind of an issue. Granted, in this game, we'll be able to ascend to much higher levels of sharpness. Oh, I forgot this thing can fly. I'm an idiot. I'm a lucky idiot, though. Because if nothing else, I can tell that looks like it's going to 4, or it's going to turn up to 8. So I will take it. Unless it goes to 10, but I don't see that. Yeah, this seems more likely to me, based on that trajectory. Now we will not make that mistake again. And see what we go from here. Oh wow, it's already limping. So it's a good idea that I did a paintball there. Now, where does it go? Does it go back to 7? Does it go back to 6? I'm not overtly concerned. I'm just curious. You could have stayed still, saved us both some trouble there, buddy. Also, it's kind of funny. It feels like the loading screens are so much faster now, and some of the entrances to the maps are pretty close to each other, that I can almost get there at the same time that he does, barring this climb, which I guess I should be speeding through. I probably could have got there right off the bat. Either way. Oh, he was falling asleep? I could have done a full charge, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll work one in. Like here. Oh, and it's going to lead to that, which is not great. I probably should have sharpened before I came in here, too. But that's fine. Honestly, there's really... Oh, okay. Well, that was not great. But given that he's limping, I feel like I could legitimately just, like, throw down a trank. They gave me one. He's gonna run right into it. Yeah, right? Can I, like... No? Okay, I thought he was limping. No, he is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, why not? You know, if we have the foresight to be able to capture him... I'm wasting my herbs right now. I don't need those, and I pay for them. Yeah, why not? Pretty quick little capture on the Iron Kutku there. Cannot complain. And, I don't know, we'll hope he goes on to have a good whatever is in the future for him. Some special mushrooms. Whoa. There's a lot of them to get. Eesh. Fully rejuvenated. Let us see what else is out here for us in Star 2 quests. We got the Jungle Menace just finished, so the rarest of the rare beasts. So we gotta hunt a Kongalala. Do you know of a pink-fanged beast that roams the jungle? That beast has dirtied my shop beyond hope. It's impossible to clean up. Get rid of it before I'm soiled again. Okay. I think I gotta buy... Hello. I need the herb. And I'm all good on the potions. I should probably grab, at this point, because I have the currency to do so, some other mining gear. And then, to confirm, I don't think I've gotten that disc. So, the disc stone. So maybe we'll get that soon. And we will be able to upgrade this armor a little bit further. Now, the Kongalala is a giant monkey. If memory serves, I think it has like a art move. So, I don't know. I feel like I've been wrong every time I've tried to look where this thing should be. Where anything should be. I'm going to do a ring again, because I don't see why the monkey would be in the cavey central area, but, you know, I'm probably wrong again. Love it. Let us go ahead and paintball this creature. Oh, are there... No, that's a small one. They look really cool, though, I have to say. I got a lot of respect for this monster design. Alright, let's use a first aid med to get right back into the fight at top HP. Cool. Okay, you're trying to go into the ocean? Me too, man. It's beautiful out there. Does he have like a skull on his tail? Oh, this is actually a dangerous spot, isn't it? I think when he's enraged, being next to him when he falls down is dangerous. Ooh, good belly flop. Okay, we might as well use another one of these really quick. And maybe an herb if we get the chance, if he can commit to something. Yep. What do we have here? We have some Trank Bombs, some Sonic Bombs. I don't think this dude is affected by Sonic Bombs. I wouldn't expect him to be. I guess Yai and Kutkus are, but I always forget that. Like, they have these big ears, so I guess it makes sense. It might be more useful for some of the subspecies. I think there's a blue Yai and Kutku, and then there's a Yai and Garuga, which is like a purple one that's been all beat up. I find it's stronger because it's been beat up. I think it's been like in more battle. It's like lost an eye. It has bad attitude. And I think that's specifically one of the things that makes it strong. Like the fact that it kind of is like a bit of a dick. Okay, we're getting some good combat in here. A few solid hits. I'm not really worrying about the ad here because it doesn't seem to be as laser focused. Ooh. Get me out of here. Okay. Can this tail be broken? Great question. I don't know. Okay. Get those few hits in. Oh, there's that fart attack. There's another one. They both have to go at the same time. You know, I know it's not the thing that makes the most sense to be thinking right now, but like during this fight, I'm just kind of like pondering. You ever wonder how many times you've seen like a bunch of birds from the same family? You ever think you see like the same random family of birds? How often do you think that happens if it does, you know? Like, you know, I'm just presuming these two are somehow related because, you know, it's the same jungle. How big can the genetic pool be? But it could be vast. There's actually nothing to go off of. All we know is that there's enough that every time we come here, there are more. Which I think would arguably be evidence that the population is incredibly huge. Maybe they aren't related. Maybe that's exactly it, right? Like you see some birds together and you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe those birds are related to each other. Maybe they're all like, they don't know each other at all. Maybe they're just like work friends or something. Oh, I'm at a bad place. Wow. One shot hit, basically? I didn't expect that. I felt I had tons of health. Like, I knew being in that position was gonna probably, like, hurt me. But, okay. Hey. It is what it is. You can't change that fact. Do not be in the way of the monkey claw. This is what I have learned. The lesson is succinct. Now, I think it might be worthwhile to do a whetstone. Tough to say, because I don't really know how far along this thing is, but just as well, I usually start losing sharpness at this point in a fight anyways. Oh, is he gonna come to me? Cool. That is hilarious. He almost would have landed on me. Cool. So, no claw strikes if I want to live. Now, that being said, it's funny that other hits, like, he was in rage mode too, and those are, to his credit, terrifyingly, like, thick claws. If you were hit by those in real life, yeah, you probably would die in, like, one shot. So, while I concede that it's a little bit, less than ideal from a gameplay perspective, it's pretty believable in the things that are really strong should be really strong. That's, you know, it's the lore reason for hunters even needing to be here in the first place. If monsters like this were easily dispatched, wouldn't really be a career to do it. Or if you would, it'd be like low paid. People are like, oh, you just hunt monsters? Why don't you get a real job? Which is so unfair. People discredit like the hardest jobs. I've been lucky enough to work in a white collar position that I try to take very seriously. But when you compare it to like working in the kitchen, even working in the kitchen when I was like 13 years old, that is day in, day out, a more challenging position. It's physically more taxing. You have to be doing so much consideration and thinking on the fly. There's problem solving constantly. And I came up in a kitchen with really, really, really good food standards, really good safety standards, which meant that there was a lot of tedium in some things. You know, like if you're preparing food, you have to prepare every single item the exact same way without any drop in quality and nothing showing that shouldn't be there, and every piece looks the same, and if you don't, you have to learn how to do it again. And like, that leads to a really amazing product and a really enjoyable experience, especially for the people we were serving, and in that case, it wasn't a restaurant. So they really did deserve the best quality. It wasn't just like random folks paying, and, you know, of course, a customer deserves the best, but I feel like when you're in a service position, you have to go even further than that. You have to pretend they're paying, even though they're not, and treat them as the guest, and you know, there's a higher level of service there in my mind. And that was always tougher. I've never had, you know, the worst day in a white collar position in the office, even when things are really stressful and they're really challenging and they're really intellectually demanding. It's never been as hard as the worst day in the kitchen. And I think there's other folks that I work with who have transitioned from being... Ooh, my dodge was working there for a second. Yeah, folks who transitioned that I know in my industry who were in trade, who were also in culinary, and moving out of that into like the technology world. The work ethic is still intense, but it's definitely a different kind. It's measured on much different metrics. There are definitely a reasonable amount of positions where you're weighed by how much you can put on the plate at the end of the week, not inherently how much you're stacking moment to moment, day in, day out. Which is a more fairer thing. Part of the reason that like working in a kitchen is so tough is that you're not paid nearly as well as a lot of other industries are. You're working just as hard, if not harder, than a lot of high-stakes careers. You're taxing your body, which is really, really challenging. But nobody gives you credit for any of those things. They kind of act like even if they're doing something that is much, much easier. That bull drum kind of saved me. From a technical perspective, yeah, folks will really look down on that type of work, even if you've done a much harder day. If you hurt yourself more, if you have to expend yourself more, nobody takes that into credit. So you have to do all this crap, and really without anyone caring. They just kind of expect you to do it, or shut up, or at worst, just expect you to be grateful that you have the opportunity to break your back and hurt your feet and sweat through everything you're wearing because kitchens are hot. And, you know, nobody cares, which is awful. We should hopefully be able to reach a point where, oh shit, where we can unilaterally reward people for the work they're doing. Oh, I don't know where he went. It looked like 5. Ooh. Okay, I don't know the quickest way to 5 from here, and I wasn't expecting him to run. So I guess we'll climb up this wall, and I think he went to 6. Like, that's... Based on that jump, that's where it looked like he went. Gotta climb. But kind of interspacing, holding the R button. Kind of fascinating that this game, like the PSP in general, doesn't have an R2 or an L2. It just had the 2 shoulder buttons. And I would say that most of the titles that were released for the system were able to use that slight handicap without any major issues. I was pretty impressed. Okay, let's go charge it. Then we'll paintball. Boom. Now, I don't know if he is close to being knocked out. I don't know if this is a capture. I don't think captures work in Rage, so it's kind of a moot point right this second. Ooh. Wow. That Rage damage. Oh. No, no, no. No, sir. Do not want the death. Thank you very much. Ow. Okay, I just finished healing all that damage. Now you're going to do it again? Ooh. Okay, I'm really running for my life right now. Gotta hope he commits to something, falls over. There we go. My cat's back. Yish. Yeah, okay, I know. You're a big, angry monkey, dude. Let's get a hit. No. Ooh, okay. You're calmed down now? This is good. Now, maybe this means he's close to a capture. We can try a capture. I'm not opposed to giving it a go. I haven't seen him limp, but he did go back to sleep, so maybe that was all the indication we really need. Oh. Okay. Will he try and fight me? Is he fleeing again? We won't know. Oh. Oh, okay, I could have captured him and my cat killed him. So... Oops. That's a bloodthirsty cat right there. I think it threw a bomb at him right before... Eek. Well... We did our best. We still got it, so at the end of the day, you know, we're making progress in the right direction. That's a positive thing. Getting where we gotta go. Carving through the second rank quests. And that's not bad. Gotta say, I think this is the... Not that that was, like, super easy. That was actually kind of a fun, keep you on your feet fight. I think this one is the smaller version of the 2 monkey species. The giant ones. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, but... Got a lot of fangs. Bok choy didn't get anything, but that's okay. We got stacks, too. We're almost at 10k. Cool. Now, we did get a disc stone, which means we can finish the EP3 set, giving us overall much better defense. Can't complain about that. And can we improve this? No, we can't do that yet. We need more small Hermitar shells and Enteca antlers. But it would be worth it, because we can go 624. Ooh, but it has awful sharpness. I'm sure that'll balance out. But for a time, that'll be pretty tough. Alas, we're not there yet. We won't pretend we are. We'll probably run one more in this episode. Let's go see what it's going to be. Hunt the rare forest congas. Okay. I took a trip to the jungle and saw some beautiful pink animals with fangs, but then I tried to pet them from my carriage. The beasts made stink on me. I can't get it off. Punish those meanies. Okay. We'll go take them down. Now, I think there were some on the beach, so maybe they aren't now. They were once. Or is it this beach up here? We'll see what there is to see. No, there's Kelby. Which, while neat, does not really help me. Are there any on this island? Yeah, there is one. I just figured he was going to charge. I don't know how many hits these things are going to take. We'll give him a couple. They're statically in the about 4 to 5 solid hits zone. Which is, that's a pretty good area to be in, I think. We can go ahead and take out this dude. Come on. Kind of funny how many animal butts we're looking at because of these monkeys. Not that it's really an issue, you know, we all got a butt. Just not typically what you're looking at when you have a sword in your hand. Or maybe you are. I don't know your lifestyle. If that is your lifestyle, though, like, write a book about it. I think that'd be fascinating to lean into. What can you share the world? What brought you to this place? Is it a secret art? A new one? A mix? Are you combining the old with the new? Tough to say. Who knows what these materials are going to be useful for as well, which is kind of my logic in getting them. Could all be useful someday. Might be some part, some weapon. Might even just be money someday that we need. We can sell some parts that we don't, we've outgrown. I feel like we're making pretty good progress, but it also speaks to the scope of Monster Hunter Unite. There are just so many monsters in this game that it probably isn't even all that concerned about tossing out the Geodrome, the Velocidrome, and Congalala. Because it's like, oh no, we have so much up our sleeve, bro. Just like, get into it, start diving. Eat up what we have to serve you. And I will. Although I haven't seen any, like, prime threats in this situation. Which is nice. I feel like a fair amount of time the game, just as a series, likes to give you these really easy quests that, oh, that's hilarious. Which then become these quests that you're like running from some big thing, or the Tigrex is there, the Diablos, whichever you prefer. Alright. I don't think there are specifically invasion species at this point in time. Like, there's not dedicated monsters like Basildeus from World that, like, come in and intentionally mess up your day just because you're in their zone. Which is good. It's nice to have less of that. Not that it actually bothered me all that much. I know some people struggle a fair amount with, oh, okay, there's a Velocidrome. But it's a Velocidrome. Like, yeah, maybe if he gets me climbing this thing, that's the extent of the horror he can impose. I'll just go to Area 5, whatever, man. It looks like a slightly bigger Velocidrome. But my life is not filled with fear. Now, I could, I think, mine here. This might be worthwhile to quickly do. Break all of my old pickaxes. Get some earth crystals. Earth crystals are super useful. Macalite ore is immensely useful. We already got our first piece from the farm, which was even better. Yet I will always take more. So, very close to finishing up here. Pretty happy with that. I think after these two, I need to do one more set. Oh, did that one get taken care of by my cat? My cat is getting ooh, I got farted on. Now I am distinct. I don't remember the implications of being farted on. Like, intense cerebral displeasure. Knowing you made this mistake that you didn't have to make. That's the punishment. No, I'm sure it, like, makes you noticeable from a further distance away or something like that. There's no doubts it's not without some downside. Did I not grab rations this time around? That's fine. It was just odd. Yeah, it looks like I forgot healing items of any kind. Oh, that's what they... Okay, when you're stinked, you can't heal. There we go. We have figured it out. I'm, like, dodging that thing point for point. Is that just the Velocidrome? Yeah, we're not concerned about that. We are here for... hopefully monkeys, but they haven't seemed to respawn, so... And I feel like I've been to all the maps. Oh, here we are. We got some. Awesome. Okay. Let's go. Oh, is my weapon all crap? That's why this is happening? Okay. I don't really know if I want to spend the time it takes to sharpen it, so let's just use a blunt stick. Is it ideal? No, by no means at all. Does it still work? I think so. Just gotta be persistent with it. Okay. This is the last one, so when it works, we'll get a little warning. Warning. Little indicator. Awesome. Feels good to have another quest done. I didn't need to eat my potion, but I did anyways, and I'll own up to it. Because, you know, whatever. It's the cost of a potion. We're actually making so much money. I think we're already basically past the point of being inherently concerned with the cost of potions and herbs. I guess I could be running around grabbing stuff, but I'm gonna enjoy the ocean. Look out at these Aztec-like temples. There's a couple of them lining the coast. Ancient civilizations, current civilizations. Just a place to go and have a mimosa. Who knows? We don't get these answers. That's actually a lie. I think we get a fair amount of those answers, but you have to like read in between the lines to get them. Okay, we'll send pretty much all of that into the thing. Same with that Excite Shroom. And we'll make our bank. With that wonder achieved, I will bid you adieu for this episode of Monster Hunter Unite. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll continue pushing through such a fantastic game on the next episode. Have a good one.